Hey guys, so today we're going to be going over the steps to get the code to level 78 of the 100 door challenge. I've seen many videos and they only give you the answer. They don't really show you how they got the answer. So that's what we're going to do today. First, we're going to start with the 3 vases on top of the door. Now we're going to work our way down into the basement. As you can see, there are a stack of barrels. Some are missing numbers, 3 of which have the colors of the vases we saw on the top floor. Now in the back on the wall, there's a sheet with a little note on it. And it gives you the 3 barrels that are labeled C, A, and B. And a mathematical solution underneath that where they are adding the 2 bottom barrels to get the value of the barrel on top. Now here are a few notes to keep in mind. Since we are working our way up and down each row of barrels until we figure out each number of the blank barrels. If you're going up each row of barrels, you add, and if you are going down each row of barrels, you are to subtract. To get each number of each barrel, you have to start at the lowest row of barrels and add the 2 barrels that are next to each other. So let's start with 9 and 4. According to our first note, since we are going up, we are to add to get the missing number of the blank barrel on top. So 9 plus 4 will equal 13. And we place that here on the top barrel. Now we want to know what is the missing number of the yellow barrel. So we will use the barrel on top, which is 20, to give us the number of the yellow barrel. So since we're going down, we subtract. So 20 minus 13. 20 minus 13 will give us 7. 7 is the missing number of the yellow barrel. Now you repeat the same steps and subtract 7 minus 4, which is 3. We're going to subtract 7 minus 4. That will give us 3, and we place that in the last barrel on the right hand side. Now let's move to the left. Now, given all we've learned so far, we have to use the numbers given to us. Since we're still figuring out the first row of barrels, we continue to work down. So we're going to use 13 and 9 and subtract. So 13 minus 9 will give us 4. And we place that here. Now we have completed the first row of barrels. From this point on, as we continue upward, we are to add. Okay. So now we are going to add 7 plus 4. 7 plus 4 will give us 11. Now we have completed our second row. Now we continue to work up. 11 plus 13 will give us 24. 24 goes into the red barrel. Now we are going to add 13 plus 13, which is 26. That goes into the barrel on top of those 2 barrels. Now we are going to add 26 plus 20, which will give us the value of the barrel on top of those 2, which is 46. Now we are going to add the last 2 barrels to get our final value of the green barrel on top. 50 plus 46 is 96. Now this is what each barrel of missing numbers should look like. Now according to our 3 vases that we saw in the beginning on top of the door, each color labeled, the first one yellow, the second green, and the last one red. We go by those colors. So yellow is 7, green is 96 and red is 24. So now we know that our code is 79624. So let's try it out. And that is it, you guys. That is how you solve that problem. And good luck with the rest of your challenges.